The first step in making twice baked potatoes is harvesting your potatoes. I'm using high altitude potatoes, but that doesn't make me better than you. My tree climbing ability is what makes me better than you.
You suck at cooking, yeah, you totally suck.
If you don't have altitude where you live, you can just walk around and find randomly occurring potatoes, or you can pluck hydroponic potatoes. You can also use dehydrated potatoes, or as a last resort, you can use remineralized potatoes, which come from the ground where minerals are manufactured. And if you can't get your hands on any potatoes, you can always use patatas. Now, I'm not washing the potato here, I'm actually adding fluoride to it, so that way when you eat the potato, its teeth will be healthy. And I'm not stabbing the potatoes so that holes will let out steam and keep it from exploding. I'm just honoring the potato's masochistic tendencies and showing it that I care, which I'll also do by applying olive-flavored stab soothing balm. And I'll make the potato a bit more fabulous by rubbing flavor glitter into the wounds. And I'm putting them on a parchment papered pan, which is called parchment paper because whenever you put something on it, it ends up really parched. I'll cook these for around 50 minutes on 400, and the way I'll determine their doneness is with the doneness determiner. You're done. You can also spit roast your potato over an open oven element if it's into that. Or if you had the foresight to put your potato in a slow cooker 6 years ago, that should be done by now. Now let those cool for 5 to 7 business days before slicing them in half, then scooping out the insides. If you're using ground potatoes, the insides are simply dirt that's been filtered by the potato skin, which is why potatoes taste like nothing. You can also use a potato to get the insides out, not to be confused with potatoes, which you want to stay away from, because a hose made out of potatoes just disintegrates when the water starts running through it. Oh no, whoops, this one's torn. Let's just fix that. In Ireland, this natural potato filter is used to make the best pour-over coffee. Now I'm just cooking some bacon here. The secret to getting bacon really crispy is to forget that you're cooking bacon until just before your house starts on fire. And since the bake can't fit in your mouth at this size, I'll make it smaller until the bake can. Now I'm going to take some jalapeños, cut them open. Then I'm going to remove the white stuff and the seeds with this little technique I like to call being a coward. And if you're as much of a masochist as the potatoes, this is a great time to touch your eyes, mouth, and with your unwashed hands. I heard from a friend, not because I did that myself. Ouch, it still burns. And now I'm just gonna throw those into the bacon liquid gold to sizzle that for just a few minutes. Now we're gonna take those potato guts and add some cream cheese, some flavor glitter, a bit of cream cheese, some garlic powder, a touch of cream cheese, some pepper, some cream cheese, the jalapeno bacon grease, a bit of cream cheese, the crispy bacon, a spoonful of cream cheese, creamed jalapeno bacon, some creased chicken, some jalapeno, and lastly top it off with some cheesed cream, and we'll just wang jangle that all together. Then give it a little taste and see that it's just missing a bit of cream cheese, which you can wang jangle in there, and then you should be good. And then we're gonna fill those potato skin skate bowls with the potato filling until they're bulging like my incredible biceps. I learned this cheese shredding trick from the World Wide Web recently, where you just leave the grater horizontal and let the tube structure of the grater be your shredded cheese suitcase, which we'll use to transport over here, top those potatoes, and then add some bacon dust to a couple of them. And then we'll just put those back in the undo until the cheese gets melty. If you've lost track, this is the second time we're baking the potatoes, and it's also the last time we're baking the potatoes. And now for our finishing touches, a dollop of sour cream just on one so that the people eating the other ones know their place, which is undeserving of sour cream.